The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got Brent. These teams know each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Kamare in at the force line.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score.
I'll just guard the best person on the team. Those overall monkeys. Monkeys. This man's a lag now. He got the McDonald's network, bro.
Anything.
Yeah.
The minute we trade out.
Bro, what kind of fast? 6, 7. I just barely wonder how I track on these 6.
Can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Now here's Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Booker. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Pass to Green. Here's the three. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Now Jones. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass.
I'll tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Jones. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
It's stolen by Thybulle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
The Rockets trail. Van Vliet outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Capella, screen on Green. Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores. Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Gotta be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
And he can't hit the second. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
The three from Thompson, counted from distance.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Jones against Van Vliet. Jones, the pass to Booker. To the paint. Outside Jones. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Beyond the arc. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. And here is Thompson. And Houston, another three.
Come here. You tackle. I tackle. I got 50 fireworks. I have 10,000 fireworks. I have 10,000 fireworks. 0. No, he's trash.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. They set the screen. Takes it inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Devin Booker at the line for 1.
Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Trailblazers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Capella, screen on Green. Booker, the pass to Capella. Outside Jones. Thibault with it. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Trailblazers ball.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Clingan, he's checked in for Capella. Avdia comes in for Thibault. Bridges, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones. Portland leading. Now here's Avdia. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Bridges outside. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Brooks, the pass to Sengun. Now here's Van Vliet. Up top, Brooks. Yet to see a basket. Sengun finds Brooks. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Now here's Suggs. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Shoots. Up again. And no good. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
No, you can't forward.
Will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And it's the Blazers with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. And he dunks it down.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Right now the story is with Portland as the Blazers front office is executing early season deals. They've been looking to upgrade their backcourt, and with the opportunity to land Devin Booker, it was top priority to bring his incredible skill set, scoring, and mindset to the organization. There's lots of exciting things happening for this team and their entire fan base. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this move with Devin Booker evolves this franchise.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Here's Suggs. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Bridges outside. A deep 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Kamari. Now Suggs. Tries again. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Smith against Avdia. Now here's Whitmore. Tight defense on him. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Suggs surveys the D. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 5 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Whitmore. Good work defensively by Robinson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And here's Smith. The shot misses. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Denny Avdia. Suggs is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Kamari in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Suggs. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Green against Suggs. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Smith passes to Landale. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Suggs against Green. Screen by Robinson. There's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Pass to Landale. Here's Whitmore. Back to Landale. Oh, Robinson with a block. Bridges against Green. Here's Suggs. Deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And that one's good. Green.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Blazers trail by 6. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Green against Suggs. Green, the pass to Smith. Back to Green. Green going at the D. And it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Suggs with it. Green picks him up. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Here's Easton. They get it back. Smith. Outside Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And it's Whitmore missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Suggs against Green. Suggs, the pass to Robinson. And here's Bridges. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 10 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Green against Suggs. From 7, finding some room inside.
Ooh, make you jump
He
slow.
would be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And they're on the run. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside, Green. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston will go for a different look here. Sengun checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Blazers trail by 7. Outside Jones. Outside Booker. Pass to Kamari. Thompson with a steal. Brooks with it. Booker defending. Van Vliet outside. Green with the ball. The Rockets again can't hit. Van Vliet against Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Jones finds Thibault. No good from outside. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And here's Green from the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Capella screen on Green. And Booker puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside. And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Outside Eason, back to Thompson. Van Vliet outside, fires for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Thibault, a screen on Brooks. Booker for 3. Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Thompson outside. Puts the move on. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Booker. What balance from Booker.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Blazers trail by 7. A minute 39 left in the first half of basketball. Booker, the pass to Capella.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Eason. Thompson with it. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. VanVleet's got 12 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jones against VanVleet. Jones, the pass to Booker. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets lead by 8. Brooks outside. To the wing, right side. Inside. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Şengün. He's got 14.
Yeah, look at the strength from VanVleet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella screen on Brooks. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Şengün. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. That free throw good from Booker.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Jones with the ball. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And get ready for the...
Yes!
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season.
Taking a look at Houston, they knew it was going to be a tough year. I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're getting
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Sengun out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. D-Book, good through contact.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Outside, Green. Jones against Van Vliet. And there's a 3-second violation.
Oh, dang, you caught it? Let me run that. Let me see that.
I don't think this game
I know, let's go!
we had a chance. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and
Never mind.
survives the
Blazers trail by 9. Now Booker. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Booker. Oh, my. Booker just throwing it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Booker drives in, and Booker with the jam.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Outside for Green. Pass to Thompson.
That's not terrible, bro.
Guarded by Capella.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Booker against Green. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Shot is off. Now 10 for 15. Thompson with it. Bible picks him up. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Outside Booker. And rejected.
Well, you could see how Sengun read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
And here's Thompson for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 6.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Seven.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Green against Booker. The floater. Oh, a tough make from Booker.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Brooks against Booker. Fires from the line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Van Vliet's got 16 points now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the 2nd half.
Thibault, a screen on Van Vliet. Jones, the pass to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
Portland making a switch here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Caldwell Pope comes in for Thibault. Mikal Bridges checked in for Devin Booker. And Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Green against Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs. He has 7. Pass to Bridges. Back to Suggs. From downtown, Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And here's Suggs. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Bridges passes to Suggs. Robinson, a screen on Van Vliet. And Suggs, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Suggs outside. Bridges outside. No good there. Houston leading by 11. Down low. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Right side, Green from deep. Portland with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Suggs, the pass to Bridges. Abdi outside. Back to Robinson. Suggs outside. Fires the 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Green. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Fires from 14. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter. Whitmore over to help. Abdia, right side. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Blazers trail by 12. Here's Suggs. 12 points for him. Robinson, a screen on Holiday. Some room here for Suggs. Releases from the wing and drills it. Suggs has got 14 points.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Pass to Whitmore. And here's Şengün. Robinson defending. Tries the spin move. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Holiday against Suggs. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Back to Suggs. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 12. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Whitmore. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Suggs outside. Pass to Bridges. They set the pick. Clock at 6. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, and he's learned how to absorb contact and get to the free throw line. Smith is strong enough to finish through the bump.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Blazers trail by 17. Here's Suggs. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Whitmore with it. He's got 10. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just 4 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Suggs. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to...
Oh, my God.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Portland, Jalen Suggs out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. Now here's Bridges. Whitmore defending. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
That's good from Bridges. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, sometimes in the game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Now Avdia. Inside, Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Here's Whitmore. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Blazers trail by 17. On the wing, Suggs. Green covering. Bridges, a screen on Green. The three from Suggs. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these.
The play will be reviewed under
Video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area
That's
in a
not
lot of
even
these
a-
calls. But at least we have the option.
That's not even a play.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet now!
He's off on the first. And no luck that time either. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Clock is at 3. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Whitmore with it, working on Robinson. And that one's good.
Yeah.
Whitmore's got 10 points in just the second half. Blazers trail by 17. Suggs outside. Bridges outside. Over Whitmore. Bridges misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Whitmore. Fires from the corner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Whitmore's got 19 points.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Whitmore. Outside Booker. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Booker with a beautiful pump fake, gets the defense up, draws the foul. It's a classic NBA move.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices, either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's VanVleet. Can't connect from short range. And it's Jones with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 17. Booker for three. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Landale, the pass to Eason. Green against Booker. Puts up a deep three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Green against Thibault. Pass to Landale. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Thibault with the board. Blazers trail by 17. And Booker puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Green from the arc. Portland with a rebound. Now here's Booker. Capella, screen on Eason. Booker, the pass to Capella. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break, here come the Rockets. And he lobs it up top. It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Outside Booker. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And here's Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Outside Booker. Jones with a screen on Green. Booker with it. Green picks him up. Oh, Booker in close.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So for the Rockets, Alper and Şengün's checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. And it's Brooks in for Eason. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. Brooks with the rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Booker. Capella, screen on Green. Here's Booker. Blocked. Now here's Thompson. Defense right on it. Green for 3. And Houston another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Capella, screen on Green. Can they get it? Booker attacking. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got 38 points.
Well, there's still... Still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Blazers trail by 20. Driving inside. Pass to Robinson. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Brooks with it. Here's Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 40 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Doubled by Van Vliet. Pass to Robinson. Back to Suggs. Robinson, a screen on Şengün. Suggs, the pass to Robinson.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred Van Vliet.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Charity stripe shot. Portland with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And stolen by Suggs. That one falls.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
As Booker throws it down. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Fred Van Vliet.
stepping, girl, you better start shape. Peter Piper.